So the Beavers are in the middle of the second toughest schedule in the country. They've played 4 of the first 5 against bowl teams from last year, 4 of the first 5 against top 25 teams, and 3 of the first 4 on the road. But to the 1 and 3 Beavers, none of this matters. They simply have to have a win today to reach the goals that Mike Riley and this team have set. In order to do that, they have to stop silly mistakes. That means no more penalties and no more turnovers. If they can do that, they win, and the tough schedule becomes an ally.
Outstate! 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 Game time! Game time! Game time!
Play fast, play with your hands, play with power, play physical, play with enthusiasm. Let's have some fun.
1, 2, 3, D, man!
I said, I know you got nowhere without winning.
Fires into the end zone. And it's caught.
That's all it is. It's another fight. Another fight.
Let's go, guys. Here we go. Lots of ball out there today. Lots of ball.
First play, last play, it's gotta be in our control. Just keep working away at it, working away at it, working away at it. Get stronger as the game goes on. Play fast, play with a lot of energy.
Number 1, do your job. Know what you're doing. Number 2, do it fast, play hard, hustle, all those things. Number 3, best one of all, right? What is it? Have fun. Have fun. This is absolutely your arena out there today. Great day. Great day for the Beavers. Great crowd out there. All the orange. They can wear their orange T-shirts today. They don't have to worry about rain. Got all the orange. Go out there and have fun. Let's play to win. Here we go.
Let's go, fellas. Huh? Let's go. Let's play that day.
The Beaver Football Show is brought to you by today's manufactured home, built for living, built for life, and by Tire Factory. With over 170 locally owned stores, trust what you love to Tire Factory.
Approaches the ball, and on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, Marshawn Lynch makes the catch at the 8, comes up the middle to the 20, he's got a seam to the 30, to the 35, Cerna misses him down the left sideline, 45-40, deep into Beaver territory, stays on his feet down the left sideline. He went out of bounds at the Oregon State 24-yard line, no flags down, a great return. It'll be 2nd down and 9 from the Beaver 11 from the right hash mark. Aaron Rodgers, play action fake, rolling right, throws into the end zone, caught to Chase Lyman, touchdown California. Just 2 minutes into the game. 3rd and a long one for the Beavers. He's going to throw for it on 3rd down. Dwight Wright swinging in the flat. Instead, it's over the middle on the in route. Haas makes the catch, turns it up, and has a 1st down into California territory to the bare 45-yard line. Beavers run a counter to right, big hole. Dwight Wright's going to go. 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Beavers!
We did a little better in some areas running. That was a nice play, well blocked, and a good run by Dwight. We need more of that for sure.
From the beginning, this game looked like it might be a shootout. Any questions about Cal being rusty after a 3-week layoff were quickly answered.
A halfback option pass is coming, and Chase Lyman is wide open, and he makes the catch, and Lyman has a chance to score. He crisscrosses the field and will on a halfback option pass. Touchdown, California.
Yeah, it was frustrating to, they got the ball inside around 20 right off the bat on the kickoff, and they scored on it, and then come back and score on a long pass like that. It's frustrating, but we just got to learn to deal with it and go back out and shut them down.
Let's go, defense! Shake it off, defense!
Listen to me. You said that in the beginning of the game, right? Okay? All bullshit stuff they're going to do is just test our eyes. Constantly, be disciplined. Do your job. Okay? Do your job. That's all you got to do now. Let's go.
They studied this well from the Oregon State game, and so they try to replicate that, and they were successful. And we just got to come back and we just got to know what our weaknesses are and what teams are going to try to expose on us, and we got to work hard on just defending that.
They had a couple of good things in particular for the ball game that they got us on. The halfback pass obviously was one where we overreacted and didn't take care of business, and of course were hurt by it, and that was unfortunate timing for us because we had just responded to tie the game up.
Bruce Reed is back after 6 years in the NFL and 18 seasons as the first and one of the few special teams only coaches in college football. Bruce is the son of the legendary Don Reed, formerly the head coach at Portland State University in Oregon. And Bruce knows more than anyone that it isn't just the kickers and the catchers, but the other 10 guys on the field who make special teams so special.
Guys don't come here to cover kickoffs. They come here to be a starting linebacker for the Beavers.
There is a lot to learn, and there's a lot of good linebackers that we have, which is my primary position. And I was happy to be able to come in and make an impact on the team somehow, special teams.
Oh, I love it. Any chance I can get to be on the field is a good opportunity to just make plays and run around.
I'm on all the big four: punt return, kickoff, and kickoff return.
I'm on a punt return, kickoff return, kickoff, and punt team.
Because special teams is just exactly what they mean, special. It's like the most important thing there. That's where all the momentum comes from.
If you add up all the kicks, punts, extra points, and field goals, you'll learn that special teams are on the field up to a quarter of each football game.
This is a 20-yard attempt from the right hash, and it's blocked. Brandon Browner got a piece of it. The Beavers recover in the end zone, a touchback.
Yet very few college programs have a dedicated special teams coach. That task is usually handled by committee or by the head coach himself.
You know, when I first hired Bruce, when I was at Oregon State the first time, I was looking for a guy that really was, that's what he wanted to do. That's what, in his career, he wasn't coaching special teams so one day he could be a position coach. He wanted to be a special teams coach. And he has taken it from that time when we hired him and really become, I think, an outstanding football coach, a very good communicator, very good teacher, and we're very fortunate to have him on our staff.
He's very passionate about it, and you can tell that he just really loves it, and he stresses the importance of it every week, and he tells us that we need to win on 3 sides of the ball, and that's offense, defense, and special teams. So it's basically 1/3 of the game.
You know, each team is different, each year is different, and it just happens that this is a year that we have a lot of younger guys, true freshmen, redshirt freshmen that are playing on special teams. So you do that, and a year from now you're that much better because these guys have had a full year of playing out in space and doing things that they're not accustomed to doing as an offense or defensive player.
That's why unfamiliar names like Lamar Herron, Matt Severson, Alan Darling, and Charles Burnley are showing up and making plays.
Oh yeah, I dream making the big hit and causing a fumble, and really need to get in there and try to block a punt. I've been close on a couple of them, and just need to be not timid to make a play and go get after him.
Probably maybe pop the ball loose on a kickoff and run it back 50 yards.
They're also making a case for playing time. True freshman Sammy Strotter out of Sacramento isn't far from cracking the rotation at wide receiver. Sammy has emerged as a kick returner, but he made his mark as a gunner on punt coverage. That's the guy on the outside who runs down the field and forces play.
That's the best thing. If you know your defense, if you know what your opponent's going to do. As for me, I'm a gunner. The gunner's going to be the first people there. So we want to try to go over there and cross his face. If I give him a little shake or something, if I avoid the first person, I know it's going to be daylight. So just make sure you got to toughen it out, make a fair catch. You got to make right decisions, fair catching. Or you got to just make that catch and see what you can do with it. Kick returner is such a thrill. It's harder than punt return. Everybody said punt return is worse, but kickoff return is you get hit more hard, you get hurt harder, and because you're going full speed, you're going 110% trying to hit that hole, and then the defensive guy coming 110%. Even at punt return, you know that, oh, somebody's coming, so I need to, I gotta let go, I gotta let loose right here and be ready for this hit. But a kickoff return, you're just running through that hole, trying to get there as fast as you can.
And it's Strotter taking it at the 7. Sammy gets out to the 15. Strotter hit hard and goes down at about the 26-yard line.
For 20 years, delivered packages
all right.
Springfield.
14-7 Cal. 2nd and 20 for the Bears from their own 43. An offset eye, Lyman in motion. Rogers to throw. Swamka coming, almost got the football. Rogers hangs on to it, throws deep for Lyman, and it's intercepted by Eric Williams.
With the score of 14-7, the Beavers had 3 possessions with the opportunity to tie the game up.
We had a chance there to respond once again and didn't, and had the penalties and the sack that were a forewarning of things to come, I'm afraid.
The Beavers weren't able to take advantage of the takeaway, and now 1st and 10 at the Beaver 27. Aaron Rodgers back to throw. Rodgers steps up and throws for Chase Lyman, who's open, caught. Touchdown, California. Lyman beating Mitch Musin down the right sideline, and the Golden Bears trying to avenge a 5-game losing streak against the Beavers, and last year's loss in Berkeley now lead at 20-7.
Oh, we had a whole lot of game left, whole second half. I mean, they did some things that got on us, but it wasn't. We've been down like that before.
1st and goal, play action boot, the toss underneath of the tight end is caught at the 1. Brandon Browner with a good tackle inside the Beaver 1. Cal leading 21-7, about to add to it. Aaron Rodgers sneaks, and he's in over left guard, and the Bears with another touchdown. 4th down, a long 3 from the California 26. Pull the running back to throw, goes Anderson, throws, gets it to Newton. Jonas is hit and stopped short of the 1st down by Wendell Hunter. California takes over, holding the Beavers on 4th and 4.
I've been around quarterbacking, coached a lot of quarterbacks now, and so I talk in probably a quarterback lingo with him, but I don't know as a former quarterback, because I wouldn't be able to step on the field with these guys out here as a quarterback. But I think I have a good feel for talking with Derek about just playing the position.
The skyline of Corvallis is changing, and that's because the $93 million Raising Reeser project is underway. The expansion looms over the east side of Reeser Stadium. Let's take an inside look at construction through construction manager John Norton.
We have a go all during the week, and Fridays we make sure we've got everything buttoned up and cleaned up and ready for the fans and the team on Saturday. We're pretty much on schedule right now. In fact, the concrete work is a little ahead of schedule. The next big challenge really is the structural steel. And structural steel is due late November, early December, although we will be working some steel, but you probably won't see it because we'll be erecting that steel inside these 4 concrete towers. So we've got 2 tower cranes. The first one in between towers number 1 and 2, and then the second tower crane that's going in right as we speak in between towers 3 and 4. That's over 200 feet. It's about 235 feet, I believe. Also going on right now, right as we speak, is the concrete pour for the 4th lift of tower number 4. Each of these 4 towers are built in segments. There's 8 concrete lifts for each tower. Towers 1 and 2 are all finished. You see all the scaffolding and the formwork are down from 1 and 2. And 3 and 4, we're right now working on the 4th segment, or the 4th lift. The elevators and stairways are inside these 4 towers, along with mechanical ductwork and electrical conduit running from ground to up on the top. Be a brick facing, and this scaffolding that we see going up the first tower with that skinny rail going up there, that's for the brick mason. Now there'll be probably 250,000 bricks all laid by hand on those towers, and that work is actually going to start next week. So what we're looking at is the aluminum bleachers, temporary bleachers that we put in for this football season. We had taken down the seats and the earthwork that was previously there and installed these temporary bleachers for this season, and this season only. They'll come down as soon as the Civil War game's over. We actually poured footings in these locations, covered it over with rock, and then built the temporary seating on top of that, which will come down as soon as the season's over. As we go up different levels of the stadium, of course there's going to be the Founders Club and the private suites and so forth. So there's a lot of structure that's going to be going up exactly right where we're standing. First game, 2005 NCAA season. That's our goal, and we've made it before, and we'll do it again here.
I think it's a great thing for Oregon State. I'm really proud of all that work that was put into it, all the Beavers that contributed. Truly exciting for Oregon State, the athletic department, and particularly our football team.
On the line, right? Don't get traveling, right? Okay, good. All right, come on, keep pounding it now. Keep on, one play at a time. One play at a time.
The play is over, we're done. Let's go.
Aaron Rodgers with a play-action fake. Aaron has time to throw and fires deep, and it's picked off by Eric Williams. They're going to mark it at the 1-yard line, I believe, and not say that it was momentum that carried him in.
Eric, really, I thought he had an excellent game. He made a couple of outstanding interceptions, made quite a few tackles. I thought he competed really well.
3rd down and 15. The Beavers hope the roof doesn't cave in right here. 4:45 to go on the 3rd down. 3 touchdowns. Rodgers to throw. Pressure coming. Shovel pass to Arrington. The Beavers stay home. It's another loss as Chaz Scott makes the tackle on Arrington at the 49. A loss of about 6 more. Aaron Rodgers back to throw. Blitz coming. Pocket breaks down. Rodgers on the run, and the Beavers will finally get to him back at the 43-yard line. Aaron Rodgers back to throw. The Beavers blitzing. Rodgers hit and sacked back at the 30-yard line. They run an option to the left. Marshawn Lynn strung out on a good play here on the near of the left sideline by Bill Swancutt. Gunderson on the hitch throws complete to Anthony Wheat-Brown, short of the first down to the 26, but a pretty good-looking touch by Gunderson, his first pass as an Oregon State Beaver.
The appearance of redshirt freshman quarterback Ryan Gunderson late in the game excited some fans, but did not change the outcome.
If you could pick a time after what's just happened, it'd be a time like this. I think it'll be good for our football team to have some time off and to get a little bit of work in. Obviously, we'll practice this week, but I think the mental break is as big a deal as anything. We've gone through the gamut emotionally.
Nice win, Jeff. You too.
Obviously, last Saturday was pretty much an all-time low.
Time now for Banner Bank's Building to the Future. Junior Trent Bray continues to lead the Beavers in tackles from the middle linebacker spot. He has played in every game of his OSU career. The coach's kid from Pullman doesn't have much to say. He prefers to lead by example. For Trent, all the stats in the world don't mean as much as winning football games.
We want to dominate games. You know, turnovers aren't any good if we don't get any points off them. So, I mean, we got to keep trying to get them, and I mean, we just got to convert on them. So, I mean, we're not happy with the way we played, and I don't think anyone is.
The Cal Bears demolish the Beavers in Corvallis, 49-7. Oregon State has 2 weeks to retool and regroup before they have to start a season that will need 5 wins out of 6 to become bowl eligible.
It's helped us, like Trent said, to look at how we playing, look at our scheme, look how we can be better, just get some help to get people healthy that we need on the field, and just come out with a whole new attitude.
It's going to take some focus, some film watching, some hard work at practice, no playing around at all. That's what it's going to take.
You need to win 5 of the 6 games to be eligible for a bowl game, and we're going to go out and try to win all 6 of them. And I think this bye week is coming at a good time for us where we can get a week to kind of get ourselves healthy again and kind of look at how we're playing right now.
You know, I'm going to enjoy this week off, prepare, spend some time with some family and get over it.
The first job I ever had where I actually got paid to coach was with Ad Rutschman. And he always said that if you're not doing something well, then the answer is to work harder. I mean, his deal had to do with work ethic. And that's what absolutely what we'll do as a coaching staff and as a football team. We'll work harder, but as we get through that preparation week, I would really like to see confidence and poise and excitement in these guys' eyes.